Alright. Alright. We've got our first like. Oh gosh darn it, it's gonna pull this. I gotta exit all the way out. Darn it, it's gonna pull this. I gotta exit all the way out. Yes. Now we're back. Well, I have a complaint. What would you call that? An uncensored group on Facebook. Everybody wants an uncensored group. Nobody wants to participate. And then they get bored. Seems like a them problem, but it's kind of a me problem because I started it to try and get people engaged. Do I need to get on there and start trash talking the motherfuckers? Oh, right. Alright, here we go. Now we do have to start today with watering. Of course. Yep, I think that's what's gonna have to happen. You give somebody a platform in which they can be an absolute ass, and then they shut up. Like, did you not want a place to open up and talk about how much you hate something? I'm very confused. Very confused. Alright. Oh, thank you, him trash, bro. Yeah. And I don't know how to pronounce that. Is that Taiwanese? Here we go. And we will have merch up and running in about 2 weeks. We're going to have to wait until we can get out to one of the crafting stores and get us some good old-fashioned t-shirts to start turning into merchandise. We are old school. Alright, here we go. We make it ourselves, except for the shirts. Apparently we don't make the shirts. Motherfucker. Sometimes you gotta whip your hose around. Okay, so we're trying to keep all... Look at that fucking limb. Holy shit. Would you quit kinking? Fuck. And it's producing brand new limbs. Oh my. So these are thornless blackberries. And I started going in and trimming all the dead out this last weekend. I'm going to do that again. And another thing I'm going to have to do is start looping, pinning some of these plants upright. was very angry, very jealous. Your puppy dog was. Yeah, dogs be jealous. Well, that's what I did. I got flustered. Just picked my hose up and whipped it around. Got water everywhere. Oh, my word. Ever since I started hand watering it, these guys have taken off. Look at how tall these are getting. These are all thornless. All of them. It's crazy. Apparently they were not getting enough water over the years. Even with that trickle hose that they got right there. I went to a friend's house. Came back, the dog's like, "Oh, you cheated! How could you?" I gotta get in there and make sure those blackberries don't get into my regular thornless blackberries. We're gonna have a whole pie's worth. And the party said that they didn't want any. They're not after the blackberries, they just want blueberries. I'm just like, are you real right now? How can you not want blackberries? Especially if they're not the kind that'll start growing in your yard without help. Crazy work. Alright, here we go. Stop, you motherfucking kinky bastard. Whoop. Don't want to pull too much on that. Alright, Durs, you have a good night. Sorry this isn't more interesting, but gotta take care of the plants and start the live stream somewhere. Now. Yeah, not the most interesting part of the whole live experience. But we've got to take care of this. Water it every other day. We saturate it one day, we let it go over, give it 48 hours, and then we come back and we hit it again. We've tested the ground multiple times, and it turns out that about 24 hours after we water, yeah, still wet. At least under the ground. You don't want to overwater your plants. That's a good way to wind up making them sick. So, it's so fucking thick in there. Alright. Here we go. Woo! There's plenty of new growth on it, but I am a little bit nervous about the missing leaves. I don't see any, but in particular, but it reminds me a heck of a whole lot of tent caterpillar behavior, because tent caterpillars will go through and they'll strip a plant. They will eat every last freaking leaf that they can. And that's kind of what this reminds me of, because we got full limbs that are just missing all their leaves, and I'm not seeing them on the ground. Something's been coming through, and if it were the deer, you'd think that the deer would be eating the berries. It's just weird. Hey, Mimi, we are just getting this taken care of here. Giving it a good watering, soaking really. This upcoming week is going to be pretty brutal. Just upper 80s. Durs went to bed. I don't know if Noah's still here. I think he's trying to talk his dog off a ledge. Not very happy that Noah went and pet a cat, apparently. Some people are probably going to be coming back when we get into the animal care, which is fine. Tonight is not an exercise night. That won't be until probably Thursday. Yeah. We didn't get an obscene amount of curls done yesterday, but my arms are already sore from using the weed whacker for a total of like 4 hours over 2 days. I've got to get back in there. Ugh. There's only like a quarter of the overall area that still needs to be covered, still needs to be dealt with, but I've got to deal with it. Maybe after I'm done watering, I'll take you into the back area that I got caught up in this weekend. Hey, Lotus, how's it going? All right. Well, I'm exhausted, but honestly, today went pretty freaking good despite the fact that I had to babysit again. I mean, don't get me wrong, my job is basically babysitting adults. You know, they go over to the garbage center and I got to make sure that they don't try to steal anything or speed or anything like that. But it kind of put me in a position where I've got to keep an eye on one adult in particular. And he is just cantankerous. Let me tell you. But we actually saw eye to eye when it came to customer behavior. We're both kind of tired of people speeding on the site, which makes sense because both of our jobs kind of depend on people acting, you know, at least halfway decent. He ran traffic today and I was running security by traffic. And we had multiple people that were just like, I'm gonna act like it's NASCAR, and then just fucking floored it, going from the entrance on over to the hazardous waste area. And I was like, are you kidding me? What gets me are the guys that are operating the hauler companies. Their workers just love breaking the rules. And I can't tell you how many times I have told them to slow down. Honestly. Like, they don't understand that the other customers, the public customers, have absolutely no regard for their own safety. I watched a 90-year-old grandma freaking swerve out in front of a garbage truck and then slam on her brakes, trying to get over to the hazardous waste facility. You cannot be driving haphazardly as a hauler in that facility. If you do, you are going to get somebody killed. Even if it isn't your fault, necessarily, you will get somebody killed because customers drive like they can't follow the rules. Aggressive, very, very, stern would be a better word for it. Bah humbug comes to mind. Persnickety, maybe? And we were dealing with bad speeders pretty much all day, and people that could not follow a stop sign to save their life. So what you have, there's a section where outbound customer flow and inbound customer flow kind of cross paths, and outbound's supposed to stop at a stop sign so that we can keep inbound flow regular. Well, customers were not stopping at the stop sign today. Period. At all. And like he was getting flustered, so I tried taking a few times where I go and I tell customers, please back up because you are blocking the lane, because he was like, he was kind of getting ready to snap, and he's already on his last leg at that job, and I don't want him to get fired unless it's something glorious. Don't get me wrong, I don't necessarily like this guy, but come on. I don't want him getting fired because he finally treated a customer. Yeah. If the customers listened to direction, there would be much, much less aggravation at the facility. Let's put it that way. He was just shy of snippety snapping multiple times. Like I said, I'm not really his biggest fan. Alright? Me and him tend to butt heads a lot, and he doesn't necessarily have the best attitude. But Come on, not today. All right, when it comes to watering, this is probably the best we're gonna get, because this area opens up and it's smack dab right up against the back of these. I bet you some of the deer have been laying down right here. Especially since some of these plants are missing a lot of their leaves. They just come in here and graze. Graze for days. Well, not like stubborn. It's more or less frustrated, agitated, things like that. It's not stubborn, because stubborn is a whole other bottle of wax, or bundle of wax. I'm trying to get this good and watered. Oh, something's been coming in right through there. You see how it opens up right there? That was not my big ass. So I did not put that little opening right there. I think I left out through right here when I went out this section. So I need to get the security camera back out here. I want to see what's been coming in and out of this little thicket, or this little grove. This patch. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, every time? Okay. Okay, that is royally wet. What time is it? Spent about 10 minutes, not 10, 20 minutes watering that. All right, let's pin that right there. I'll go turn it off. We'll come back out here for a split second longer. I will go over what I worked on yesterday with you guys. And then we'll head inside and we'll start taking care of animals. My wife has got 12 axolotls done, I believe. And we're down to one axolotl mold. We have to buy another one for $12. And look, freaking animals have been coming in right through there too. So maybe tonight we'll find a way to rig up a way to keep a camera right spanking here facing this location. And we'll see what's been going on back there. But first, let's go and talk about what I've been dealing with, because eventually I want to get this place cleared out. Start watering those trees, because we have a apple tree. Maybe this is the pear tree. This might be the pear tree, and then an apple tree on the other side. And I want to get that cleared out and get some native plants back in there. That's right, Lotus, you're number one. Again, for like the third night in a row. right. So that is turned off. That's good. Hopefully I can remember that I turned it off. Now, we cleared this up a little bit more so we can get back here easily. Came back here with the weed whacker. Oh, what do we have here? Look at that, guys. Looks like we've had a fawn come through here. Probably, yeah. Don't know why they went the hard way, but guess who's been eating my blueberries? Not the blueberries themselves, but the leaves. Yep. Also been grazing on my damn roses. Both the roses and that. But this is what I've been working on right here. You see right here how it's kind of bare, moving up in here? That right there is about 6 feet worth of work. And we had vines, some of which, ooh, let me show you. We're both this thick. And that thick back there. And my weed whacker said, fuck you. I'm not dealing with that. So, yeah. I'm going to clear this out, probably to that back corner. I don't think I should go much further because I can see fence post right here that kind of separates the properties, and there's no fence back in there. So I'll probably just cut those blackberries out and probably put up a fence right there. But the blackberries have been a natural barricade this entire time. And we have holly, and I don't know what this is right here, but this has got to go, and that's got to go, because I don't want that growing into this and ruining our blackberries here. These right here are thornless blackberry vines, and they are getting so tall now that I'm hand watering. All right, so yeah, we are going to get a camera up back in there. Like I keep saying, so long as things go per usual, my goal is to get that to campground quality. Not because I want people to live in there, but because I want it to look nice. We said, already wasting a lot of time here. You're gonna go. We are going to grab. Is that back there? Did I leave that back there? Gosh darn it. I left that back there. Alright, we will find a way. Just grab these. Come with me. We're gonna go set up a little table back there. Unless there's a little table we can set up back there, which there literally is. Guys, sometimes it would be nice if I had a working brain cell. I'm gonna take this. I think what the animals are doing is jumping through right here. So let's take our little table. here. Maybe more so like that. We're gonna unplug the grill. Hopefully it'll stretch out this far. Oh, be good, be good, be good, be good, be good. All right. Be good. And once we're done inside, if I can remember, we will go and we will grab our security camera that pans around, and we will hopefully see what's been back there. Hopefully we'll catch some deer, possums, maybe definitely some cats. Okay, now on with the rest of our show. Oh, no, 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 no. It's bad enough when Duchess jumps up. Oliver jumps up on the dead man. Alright. So. By the way, I have something to admit. I have to write one poem that is technically going to be coming after the other poem that you guys want me to do, which is the poem about the botfly. Shut the fuck up! You have food! Why are you yelling at me? No, no, no. Rude. Stop. Are we gonna do this at some point?
Sure.
Isn't this for the controller?
Yeah, I thought so.
Joystick replacement kit. We gotta fix my wife's controller for her Quest 2 so that we can game better together, because she has got the severe case of the drift sticks. You better not gotta take a shit. Y'all better just calm the fuck down. By the way, it's still fucking 80 degrees in here. What the ever-loving shit? Okay. Survey says 12.68 miles walked today. You don't want to pinch it no more? Well, now he's curled up in his kennel. Well, don't act like you're so fucking abused. You're yelling at us. We don't know what you're yelling at me for, dude. All right. Oh my God, she's so fat. Be very careful. I don't want to traumatize this one. So first up, we have legs. Legs is a Theraphosa popsis, which is a New World tarantula that gets very big. Now, she is not the full-blown size that she is going to get. She is much smaller than her overall size is going to be, okay? So when you see her, don't be like, oh, that's depressing. What'd she do?
She was sitting over on the edge of the couch on that side and stood up and flopped.
She just wants to get your attention.
You think? Look at this.
I need to get different insoles for these shoes. I think the memory foam's sick of remembering me. Yeah. put my heel so far into that boot that it's fucking working its way through the other side. Oh my god, seriously? He turtle heading? Oh god. Alright. I'm pretty sure we can hear what tarantulas were saying, especially when they're acting aggressively. It would probably be, please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. Foam memories. Memory foam. That's what I'm dealing with here. So, oh, what are these? These are Skechers. Skechers came out with a work boot. Work boot that has steel-toed, relatively water-resistant. It has memory foam insoles. What Skechers doesn't realize is not everybody just stands there when they work. I walk like between 10 and 14 miles a day. All right? I walk over 40 miles a week. I don't think they built these shoes to walk quite that much. In a year, I can put in over 1,000 miles. Last year, I'm pretty sure I put in 1,000 miles. He already funny as fuck to talk to. Yeah, seriously. You wouldn't believe what that tarantula told me about Critter Keeper. Well, it's just Critter, but look at that. So this is the Theraphosa apophysis. She is pre-molt. She has got the bootah. The bootah that should be against the law. And we're trying to keep her environment good and moist without promoting mold growth. Because mold growth will kill your shit. And to be quite frank, I don't want to have to clean out that particular cage until we have to get her into the new cage, which will be pre-molt with the big ass. Her ass has so much mass that when she sits in the front of her cage, you might as well hang a sign that says, shall not pass. Okay? That is what we're dealing with. It's ridiculous. Now, the tarantulas are probably loving this 80-degree weather. Probably not all the tarantulas are loving the blatantly atrocious humidity that's building up inside this house. But the tropical tarantulas probably feel right at home. Now, before you guys ask whether we got a fan going, we do. We have an AC unit going. It's supposed to be blowing air around the house, trying to get some of this humidity offset, but we know how that goes. Because you don't always get what you want. Oh no. Oh no, it's Alf. It's Alf. It's what happens when you talk about him, he shows up. What'd you do? Say his name 3 times? What the fuck? What are you doing? What? Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. Shit. Hey. What? Do you need outside? Do you need outside? No, you just want to talk mad shit. You want to talk mad shit. What is this? Why are you whining so much? What? What? No. No. calm down. Jesus. Oh, shit. So, our precious little gal look at that. That is always a good thing to see. That is our green bottle blue. Her name is Ducky. She is a tropical, semi-terrestrial, also kind of arboreal tarantula that is typically found on a peninsula in Venezuela. They like to have it semi-arid, which is why we're letting it dry out. We're going to give her one more day and then we're going to spritz it again. She's usually not out on the forest floor. So we're just going to gently close that. Beautiful. She still has water. Alpha's number 2. Yeah, but it didn't take him that long, did it? He just showed up and away he went. He's on your heels. You better keep those numbers up. Whew, I'm sweating so bad. At least I'm not trying to box in this bullshit this time. Yesterday I did. I got really flustered. I was so fucking pissed. I don't like it when my body acts like it's gonna shit out on me. I really don't. I get upset. I get frustrated.
You never.
So when my headache started progressively getting worse while I was boxing on the video game, I was livid. I lost, not by much, but I lost. And then I proceeded to throw a conniption fit because the headache was getting even worse. I sat down and I was just like drenched in sweat. It was pouring out of me. And my wife suggested that I was having some sort of heat-related illness. The fuck is... You know what? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Do not tell me. No, that smells like dirt. Look at that big, beautiful baby. Still chilling on the topsoil. Hey. Shit stick. What are you doing?
Oh, that one. Like he's sitting there. Okay, question.
What?
What was the other color combo you suggested?
Alright, so I was thinking white with gold or white with light blue. Think Elsa. Now, we're not going to go and mist this cage anymore. It doesn't need to be more moist. I know. That right there is one of Alf's favorite words. He cannot get enough of it. Just like my buddy's favorite word is anus. Can't get enough of it. As soon as the customers leave, he's trying to get people that he trusts, mind you, because you don't just throw out words like that. try to get people to laugh, and he'll look, hey, you know what the funniest word in the English dictionary is? Penis. I don't laugh at it anymore, but he got me that first time. Let me tell you, I laughed. Could not help myself. Because it's the worst word to come out of somebody's mouth for no reason. Pretty much. You telling me that they get the baby powder all involved? Not the baby oil, mind you. This isn't a Diddy party. By the way, I can't believe he got off practically scot-free. And for Diddy, what he got was practically scot-free. Pretty sure he already served his fucking time, okay? Like, holy shit. See, what they have is they... Would you shut the fuck up? Why are you yelling at me? What did I ever do to you? What did I ever do to you? Get up here. Come here. Oh, come here. Get up here. Get up here. Come here. No. Oh. Do you need to go out? Oh, you need to go out? If I fucking let you out, are you actually take a shit? Go on. If you shit on that, I'm gonna be so mad at you. And now I've got to let all the other dogs out. Oh, yeah. Yep, that comes to mind. Alf looks at some kid, goes, I'm a wizard, Harry, and then throws up a hood. Oh, heavens. Just to fuck with people. He had to go. Oh, God. Come on. Harry Pothead. But you ain't number one. Oh, you just go ahead and rub that in his face some more. You tain't number one. Technically speaking, if I really wanted to get creative, I would just go and take the camera that we have out here and hang it up. Alright. Whatever, back freckle. Is that the best you got? It's like the worst insult I've ever heard in my life. Hey, back freckle, get over here. For all you know, that's cancer. Alright, lift up that leg. Duchess, work with me here. Oh my fucking God, she's too stupid. By the way, that's not a freckle. That's a mole. Oh, God, Alf, what the fuck? Oh, why? What the hell is wrong with you? Could you imagine having to go to the doctor after doing dumb shit like that? So you got a what stuck in your where now? Ow, fucking holy shit. Ah! Ugh. Whew. Come on, Duchess, now. And Oliver, quit whining. I can hear you through the door. Which is funny because many of my adult issues started with National Geographics. Anywho. Oliver, no. Hey, no, hey. Motherfucker. I've got to trim that shit up this freaking fall. Actually, a little bit of both. You had to ask. Yeah, that was not why we had those in the bathroom, but you know. Jesus Christ. Okay, no. I know, it smells like kitty cat. Stop it. Okay. Jesus. Time to put the centipede away. Since I forgot to do that before I walked out. The centipede away. Now we're going to have to pour water into snake cages. Alf, the fact that we have the same issues of National Geographic, troubling to say the least. I know your secrets, LOL. You don't know my search history, especially in high school. Actually, I didn't have a search history in high school.
But you had something specific you searched.
In National Geographics. I was very fortunate. What my mom did when she found out that's what we were using, the National Geographics, was pretty straightforward. She cut out all the pictures that were in there that might pose an issue because she was very Christian. Okay? Very Christian. Alright? I'm just glad she didn't do what somebody had suggested.
What?
Somebody in church had suggested putting her regular pictures, like out of a picture, like in place, like taped them on the sheet. And I was like, could you imagine the childhood trauma?
No.
Could you imagine? That was what one of the gal pals in the church suggested.
You know what would have been worse?
What?
Just taping her face to it.
Oh my God. See, my mom could have been bad. She could have been bad. But all she did was cut out the pictures. Oh, the National Geographic's magazine? There were titties up in that magazine, okay? Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Made me pretty happy for a small fry. Alright. And my mom went and found out that we were looking through those in particular because they were the only ones that were left out. So she went through, found the pictures, cut them out, put them back, and I forgot which one of us did it, but there was a, what the hell from the bathroom? Gotcha, bitch! I was lacking my whole childhood. Yeah, Duchess, you don't need to be worried. You don't need to be worried. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. There. It was bad. Yeah. Adam Frost, I used to have a huge collection. I was lacking my whole childhood. What the fuck? There's no excuse. How did you not? Oh my fucking god! Did your parents go through the National Geographics? Like, all right, let's make sure that Junior here doesn't stumble upon some bear pictures. Not bear pictures as in but you know.
As a kid, it would be like a preteen. I was disappointed. You sacrificed food for nobody sticks. Comment?
What? What happened? What did you say?
I said when I was like a preteen, I was always disappointed that all you saw in there was boobs but no dicks.
She has a point. But it's not a point I wanted to hear at that juncture. No. Could you imagine? I know I would have heard that from somewhere else in the house if my mom were flipping through the magazine. She would have been like, oh my, and then I would never, ever pick up another Nat Geo, ever. It's like what happened when my mom saw Will Smith shirtless. That was bad.
What?
She had the longest running crush on that man. All right. So this is our Monosyntropus balfouri colony. We have the female right here. This bigger creature. The male right here, you can definitely tell the difference between the female and the male. The female has got a stockier build and the male is spindly with darker complexions. Not that I know of. These guys are considered medically relevant. Medically relevant. Due to the fact that they are old world species tarantulas typically found in Yemen. They are very much arid species. They like to have their environment dry. But look at how much web she has put down. Oh my word. Some of this is really fresh. She's gone up on the sides. Gone on my camera. My poor camera. How am I supposed to go and spy on you if you're webbing up my camera? Hold on. Shame. Shame. They seem to be doing pretty well. She's cleared out most, if not all, crickets in her cage. Went hog wild, just massacred the lot of them. Still did not want to touch a roach. Fuck you for that. It's not like I'm raising the roaches just to feed you guys. Oh, speaking of feeding, today is the day that we're supposed to feed the alligator lizard. So, You feed alligator lizards every 3 days. We have a good selection of dubia roaches to choose from. Keep that little one nice and fed and fat and happy. First, we're going to get done with half of the tarantulas and whatnot. Did we leave Alf speechless?
I think so.
I think Alf is speechless.
With which part?
I have no idea. I can't remember for the life of me, but last thing he posted was
Before that is I'm fucking dead.
You guys learned a little bit too much about me today, didn't ya? You thought I was always this kind of person. I, in fact, was not. I was a teenager, just like many others. As a teenager, I was not socially acceptable. I was also incredibly awkward as a child. You know, Alf is on the good stuff when he's making jokes like that and he can back it up with pictorial evidence. What is this? Oh, what was that? What was that, baby? Yeah? What? You know, the doctor said we need to get you guys a second litter box. Do you guys need a second litter box? Huh? They need a second litter box. Guess where that next 100's going? Whoop. Oliver! Oh, okay. Oh, God, don't. Go. Okay. It's okay. Everybody just calm down. Okay. It's okay. Stop scratching me, you bitch. Stop scratching. Stop it. That won't get you what you...
Look at that smile she has.
Stop scratching me! You're pinned!
Ooh!
Oliver! Ooh! What is this? Duchess, no. The cats can play with that, but you can't. The cat's got a hacky sack. Duchess, leave him alone. Shh, Duchess, leave him alone. That's not something you can play with. It is too small. You will choke on it.
That's what she said.
Let him carry it around like a dead mouse. I'm gonna let you go. Better leave him alone. You are such a jealous little shit. Let him play with that. Not every toy needs to be your toy. I swear to God. Oliver! Oliver, what are you doing? Oliver! Come here, baby boy. Come here. Well, fine then. Duchess, leave him alone. No. Yeah. You think you're so cute? You think you're so cute? You better fucking leave his toy alone. That is not for you to play with. Did you just push the button on the microwave?
No, on my timer.
Oh, okay. Arr, arr, arr. All right. Oh, fuck. How else do you think I got to number one? Wolf's in his kennel. Liz Barrett. Oh, it's Ray? Okay, I'm so confused. So you switched accounts? Critters snort Cialis? I don't know. I'm kind of worried. Sounds like I snort a medical condition.
No, it has something. Never mind. It's a nail killer.
Nasty. I think. Duchess, get out of here. Duchess, go. No! Get out of here. Go on. All right. Ooh, somebody's been busy. So this is our last Theodora Parahabana. And she is absolutely massive. As compared to my hand, with her legs stretched out, I'm pretty sure she's longer than my hand is. She is absolutely gorgeous. We have one of her molts that we're putting into resin right now. How's that coming, honey?
What?
Her molt being put in resin. I'm just wondering if it's not even close, it's fine.
No, I told you I was building enough. Thank you for resin. I'm building that enough tomorrow to get rid of giant bites.
All right. Well, once I get paid, hopefully we'll get some more. Look at that.
Ow.
Dirty bird. Duchess! Anyway, what we're seeing here is her starting to get used to living in her new environment. We gave her this giant enclosure because of the fact that she was much too big for a 10-gallon. Now she's got plenty of space, both under the soil and above it. The only downside to this is the fact that her cage is like twice as heavy now. So, you have to fucking deal with that shit. And we gotta be ginger. Hey, fuck off!
What?
The kitten just batted my hand while I'm trying to get the shit done with the animals. Every day, bitch. Oh my god. Would you? Again, getting in my way, huh? What is this? You just want us to go to bed sooner so you can get treats sooner. You know? What? Get the kitty. What is that? Is he playing with your piece of plastic? You better go stop him. You better go stop him. El gato. I said that with the thickest American accent I think anybody possibly could. Duchess, hey, you're in the way, child. Go on. Why do you even want to be in here? It's freaking hot as balls. It's like... Oh. Can I show the crew? Or are you running out of time?
Well, no.
It is. This is for the axolotl?
Yeah.
Look at that. That's going to be the shade of blue for one of the next axolotls. I'm excited. Where's the one that you made today? Let's go and showcase some of these right now. Oh shit.
That's fine. It's set where it won't spill. Makes a lot of sense, right? It's so soft.
Honey. All right. Let's talk turkey. Look at what my wife has been up to. What?
The one with the mold that's in there, I guess the mold is a little soft and something.
All right, here we go. Look at this. Thank you, Spanky. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Forever, Spanky.
All right. But check this out. I think the little bit of resin that comes up over the eyes makes it look like it's got eyelids. Adds to it. Alf, that's an oldie. Also, I didn't think axolotls got you there, but okay, buddy. If that's what you're into. I wish we could get some black ink into the eye and nose of these seals. Oh, Alf. Yeah, Spanky, we've missed you. Where have you been, dude? Oh, right, with all of his animals. Alright, ready? How many other axolotls did you... I thought you said you had 12. In the box that you have. Oh, right. He managed to... Yeah, one of the legs came off. It did? Yeah, I thought so. All right. Started my new job. That's good. Duchess, get the fuck out of here. Go on. Go on. Don't make me have to pick you up. She's in the middle of the floor. I need her to move. I've got to get to the freaking scorpion tank without tripping over her. Duchess! This is not how we have fun time. Yes. He works as a rent-a-center sales representative. You better work your way up to manager. You better get that paper. All right. So this is our Asian forest scorpion. Let me tell you, the IRS has nothing to do with it. Now look at that big girl. How did the animals do, Spanky? Asian forest scorpion. How did Spanky get number 2 already? Jesus. All right. So. And we got a little WWE session going on the ground. No, not right now, honey. What is that? You have a skull ready to go? Okay. But I gotta take care of the other animals, which means I gotta wash. Like, I've gotta feed the alligator lizard and... What's going on? Oh, fuck. The kitties! I think kitty style is where it gets stuck. Could be wrong. Oh, it's doggy style? Oh shit, somebody's just like, where the fuck is my food, human? Okay, so Asian forest scorpions, just like other scorpion species, have a very interesting genetic trait that revolves around UV, blacklight. You know, stuff that'll show you a crime scene. What?
Am I good to just wrap it in foil?
The steak?
Yeah.
Yeah, wrap it in foil if you must. This is biofluorescence. It is a chemical reaction that occurs between the exoskeleton of the scorpion and the blacklight. It is a great way to find scorpions wild so long as they are not within 3 days of their molt. If they are within 3 days of their molt, the chemical compound inside their exoskeleton that gives them the glow under UV will not be functioning appropriately. So you can literally stick your hand where it doesn't belong and get stung by something that you might be wanting to do wrong. Durs would turn a scorpion into food. Let's be honest here. I'd throw that in my taco. Don't like that.
What was it she was talking about?
Oh, the scorpion.
Ew.
So gross. Lengua. All right. I think somebody is showing the wrong direction. Somebody's hungry. My hands first. It's only 9:33. We're doing pretty good.
No.
You did a really good job on those axolotls, honey. I would not be surprised if you sold all of them.
Just don't have the words this weekend and it'll be fine. All of them.
What would you do if you sold them all this weekend? Cry?
Maybe.
You would have to hop right on it and start fucking making even more.
I would only have like a couple days.
It's got a lot of spice, a lot of heat. For me, it's just like the cheese. It's almost like sugary. It's not melting enough.
You don't like gooey cheese? Like, I love gooey cheese.
Why you got part of them?
Well, because, I mean, you're insane if you don't like gooey cheese. Obviously. Thanks, Chef Katie.
I have for you a grilled dawn pizza with a spinach and cashew pesto, honey ale onions, sausage, and then I just topped it with radish sprouts.
Katie, another good rendition of pizza. I love that you nailed the idea of it needs the melding or the coming together of a spread of some sort. The desserts only come with it ain't a little bit more like
All right.
Okay. Chef Katie, the flavors are fantastic. The caramelized onions are perfectly cooked. The best part of this was
You guys ready?
pesto.
Looks like she is.
Okay, I know it wasn't the easiest way to eat a piece of pizza.
Did we put water in her water dish?
Next up.
I thought so.
What do you got for us, Jake? I have a Korean and Japanese pizza topped with kimchi.
Okay, visually, this is the most
Good
exciting,
girl.
pizza we've seen today. Chemistry was a fantastic idea. Gives it a lot of balance. Jay, I love grilled octopus. So good. I love like the sweet one, like we need sweet onions. Really remind me that this is a pizza.
Yeah, it's left field because I didn't want to go steak. It's only first. Good bummer. Nicely done. Great job. We can start sticking to all you have with just to make it. Great job. How will we go? This is my least favorite.
It's Mr. Oh, I was going into the wrong one. Oh, this isn't an iguana, though. This is a standard southern alligator lizard.
This was a close decision, and it really came down to just a couple of little finesse items. But maybe you should be proud of the food that you served us because it was delicious pizza.
Alligator lizard. Southern alligator lizard. According to Oregon law, you can own one without having to get a wildlife license. You get two, you gotta have a wildlife license. Come on. Come all the way out. Come on. Come on.
I thought I gained everybody's wheelhouse. Well, we know we're located. What was that thing? We played at Christmas. We played scavenger hunt.
I never actually played scavenger hunt.
I'm going to give you a set of clues that will lead you to a food item. You must first find that food item to get the next clue. But you also must use that food item in your dish. Once you find those required ingredients, you can shop for anything else you want.
We have to push our carts through the aisles and look for this clue.
Oh, right. Chef to your cards. You have 30 minutes to shop, prepare, and plate your dish. Okay? First clue is.
Now you want to feed these every 3 days. You got to give it the appropriate amount of respect. These animals do not like to be held, but they do not mind being tongue fed. Oh yeah, come on. Get it. Ah, got it. All right, good night, Alf.
I sneaked on that frozen edamame, and I know that's another time.
I saw Eddie grab something out of the clothing section, so I grabbed what I think he got. That's it. Hey, Nico, did you read the sign? The next clue.
Now we do have the appropriate lighting for this animal.
And now you go find out. I think I never played scavenger hunt.
I will respect you. Grassy breakfast in the cart. All food was a short automatically meat, some bacon. Number 3. I know it was large. That's the last one.
What's the bacon in French wine? Lord, dear Lord. Some bacon out. Lord, no. Bacon out. Hi there. Thank you. What's the last one? That's the last one. Bye-bye. Poor guy.
I finally stumbled upon the sign about lard. Lard, really?
You gonna eat it?
And my Asian dish I'm making, ramen with miso glazed halibut. So I know that I'm going to request the fish and veggie food, shrimp chip, and also grab tons for you for well, items that I know will pack a serious flavor in a short amount of time.
My best dish is fried chicken. I made these
Give her a second. If she heads back in.
good today, and I grabbed that and all the type ingredients that I'm looking for. So here's what I got. I also want something really fresh. So I grabbed
Don't look at me like I'm stupid.
I've got to think about what to do with the large
I don't know what your limit is.
chips. I figured out that
Normally you're slamming them back.
Maybe she's confused or it's upside down.
Nope. Ah, she got it.
I don't know how it's gonna roll. I grab scallops, I grab
dried seaweed. I want really strong flavors really lay on there.
What you got going? I got
Some ramen noodles, halibut, crusted in shrimp chip.
Good girl.
For the bowl of rum, got about some little 6 spoon.
Look at that face. She's so cute. I don't think she's going to want the last one. We could let her try.
Coach John, one of my favorites.
Yeah, I love this one.
Which one?
That's nasty, right?
I believe I am. Yeah, I work here at Spark.
Oh, yeah. I'm making Korean fried chicken and an Asian slaw. I started marinating my chicken just to get it absorbed flavor. Guys, our ingredients still have news, everything.
Okay.
On those 4 items.
I recognize that. You're not hungry anymore.
I started to take the shrimp chips and pulverize these and use them as a crust for my
What, you want it?
But then I actually think to take my water
No.
and
Okay.
put it in the fryer.
You're okay.
I think I can use grape
She full.
or a vinaigrette in my slaw. But what am I going to do with that on? At this point, I just throw it in my pot of boiling water.
All right. Let's finish getting some water. There you go.
I opened up the large and tasted it, and it was like, and I go on a date for like spiced mayo, like large Korean mayo roasted.
Okay. Dude, I had the Spanky. You know for a fact that that rat thought he was going to a loving home. At least my rats are already pre-killed. They have no such assumption coming into this household. Because they weren't breathing when they came into this household. Alright. We had steak and jalapeno poppers, which was really good. My wife spoils me, and I'm having steak for lunch tomorrow. Tell me you didn't get into something you weren't supposed to. Is there something resin that the cat might be playing with right now? Okay. The rat did go to a loving home. Yeah, he got a nice big hug from the animal.
In a warm place to sleep.
So this is a Lacioceano sazamai, or a Brazilian blue-violet tarantula. We're not going to go and mist this guy's cage anymore because it's already fucking humid enough in this room. These guys are primarily insectivores. They love crickets. It's their favorite. They will, on occasion, eat a roach. Actually. Hold on. Might not eat on camera.
Jay, all of the chaos that looks like it's going on in your mind, can't come pretty clear here. Love the textual play that you have here with the edamame and the soft scallop. Heard that.
Hey, this is a beautiful dish. I really enjoyed those little pieces of grapefruit. I thought they were really refreshing. Was it the shrimp chips? Was that on top of the little pie on top?
Yeah, buzzed up with the
Yeah. It almost started to feel gritty.
gritty. I'm like, all right, I can agree. Up next, Chef Christina, what do you got for us?
What I have for you is Korean fried chicken with a sweet spicy gochujang sauce and a beef slaw with grapefruit, sesame, vinaigrette.
Christina, I mean, you really went for the best Asian dish. Those wings.
We're just gonna let that tarantula figure it out. I did kind of pre-kill the roach. Now, pre-killing a roach is not the same as when you pre-kill something else. The roaches tend to have the same reaction as a chicken with it. They just kind of wriggle around. We gotta get some water into some of these cages. All right. All right. Well, either way, at least the rat did not go to waste. Could always be like what happened when I was a kid. We had a mama rat with babies, and one day we noticed that there was a rat on the loose in the house. And I went and set up a bunch of traps. They were not the appropriate traps because we didn't have the appropriate traps, nor could we afford the appropriate traps. Set out a bunch of mouse traps around the outside of the room because rats tend to run along the outside because they use their whiskers to help them feel around. Well, she hit every single mouse trap, went into a closet, and I took her out with a pellet gun, and that's when I realized that it was not a wild rat, it was mama rat, and now I had to deal with the babies. So, learned a lesson as a child. Always go and check on your pets before you just assume that you have a pest in the house. Yeah. I was a rather ignorant child. This is another Pteranopelma sazamai, not Pteranopelma. Lasiociano sazamai used to be called the Pteranopelma sazamai until a scientist found a small little quirk and decided that he was going to make a play.
Do you know exactly what the difference was?
I have no idea. All I know is scientists have 4 critter keepers to remember scientific names. Whoever Ciano or Lasiociano is out there, you better feel lucky, okay? Because the rest of us have got to remember your namesake. I got to remember an Italian name when remembering a New World tarantula. And let me tell you, folks, does not make me a happy camper. The only saving grace is I don't need to worry about my lights flickering when I say Lasiociano. You want to see them breed? Well, we can't get 2 males. All right. No, this. Phone. Oh my God. The zoom quality on this phone is absolute dog shit. Would you stop? Fine, we'll fucking do it this way, you dumb piece of shit phone. Yes, I'm getting frustrated. There he is. That is a Harpic deer pulchrice. It is an old world tarantula, typically found in the arid climates in Africa. They are heavy webbing terrestrial dwellers that do not like it humid. So he's probably just a little bit in this environment, because it is probably fairly humid in this household. That's all right. Let's get the snake some water. Yeah, it's Mochi. Mochi is a leucistic ball python. Turn the damn fan on. First of all, I don't know if I can trust the fan in the animal room. So there is that. He's got 2 dents in there. Oh, so now you're hungry. No, you're gonna have to wait, child. There we go. By the way, feel free to like and subscribe. We're on every night. I run an uncensored group called Columbia County Uncensored. If you watch it, never in my entire life have I ever encountered a bunch of fucking complainers worse than me that want to have a place to go and vent. Then they get a place to go and vent and they don't vent. And they just leave because they're bored. And I'm just like, bitch, you've got to say something. Holy cow. You got to speak your mind. An uncensored group and not acting uncensored. The chunkier part of that snake's still in the hide. So, I swear he's not starving. Slender-necked. Damn it. Oops, sorry, child. Whew. God damn it. It's on Facebook. This is our white nature Angela, who's very stressed out now because I dropped the lid. You just got to look up Columbia County Uncensored on Facebook. You should stumble upon it. We don't have a group set up like that on Instagram. Okay. Now, we've taken care of all of those critters. Now, it's time for us. Oh shit, we need to go and take care of her too. Ooh, we got 15 likes. Say what? By the way, if it weren't for my subscribers, I would never get as far as I've got. Okay? They hype me up more than I ever could hype myself up.
One chef will be checking out, one chef will be going on to the tournament champion finale. The chef who will be going into the tournament will be Chef Dick. Christina, I mean, we cooked amazing food all day long. This last challenge just came down to a little bit of sauce. If you cook your heart out, that smile is making me smile. Great job.
Thank you. It was a pretty sweet word that I was
Maybe we don't need to give her that much. Give her like half. The whole damn house is fucking humid as shit right now. Well, I see 15, but I'll take your word that it's 16 because they're...
16 too.
Ah, shit.
I love to create and turn it around. Now I'm here and I'm done. Solid.
That ought to do it.
Solid. Ready to go shop? Let's go shop.
Tomorrow, honey, tomorrow we're probably going to have to go and, like, clean it.
You got this?
Oh.
Boy, Micah, grill, is an area. Guy in the middle of that. Alright, let's ready. Let's go. 2 minutes on the clock. 3, 2, 50 seconds. 1, go.
Okay.
Oh God, I'm so bad at finding stuff. Where's the fire? And then all of a sudden, let's go. That's the first 2,000. Cocktail onion. And knew where they were. Go.
Wow, we got 15 viewers now. So these are dubia roaches. The females are the thicker bodied ones. The males have wings. And the juveniles are gray. Look at that. These are what we tend to feed to our southern alligator lizard. We feed them fish flakes. This upcoming weekend, when I have time, which is probably going to be on Friday, to be honest, I'm going to start working on cleaning out one of the larger containers to keep them in. Give them a line of fish flakes, hit their water, but they need more room to grow. I mean, we do knock their numbers down with the alligator lizard eating their younger, but eventually we do want to sell them. Reptiles. Oh my lord, how chunky our alligator lizard is getting. Whew, she is going to need to go on a diet. Oh god. It's a critter crew. Keep calling it a cult and I'm gonna wind up with the fucking federales on my front porch. That or the local LDS are going to think they have a competition in the area. By the way, technically still a member of that church. Technically. I'm an inactive member. Me and the LDS church that occurred in the church. One of their elders just about killed me when I was a kid. And the church swept it right the fuck under the rug. And there's no lawsuit out there for physical violence. Go figure. My mom should have gone straight to the police. And somebody should have told my dad. Alright. Nope. Don't get fed, boys, on my front porch. I'm on a list. I have to go and talk to somebody before I can buy another. It says that you're associated with some cult. You're a cult leader. What is your cult about, anyway? It's about animals. Oh, that's so very unfortunate. Yes. And all we do is take care of them.
That's what you call it, huh?
You're bad.
You're welcome.
Terrible. So these are orange-head roaches. The alligator lizard will eat these on occasion, but it's not the biggest fan. And I think the reason why the alligator lizard isn't the biggest fan of these particular roaches is due to the fact that these particular roaches emit a smell. Oh, there are so many juveniles up in here. Oh, that's because we got some adults. Time to get the bag of holding.
Let me know so I can record his expression.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. First of all, I'm not technically, like, I shouldn't have that kind of standing with anybody You don't want me to have that kind of standing with anybody. You know, I could be terrible. You don't know. More importantly, I don't know. We'd have to go out like an entire group and buy a compound, okay? I would have to be a comedian to have that kind of a groupie. Like a following, if you would. Maybe groupie's not the right word, because that insinuates things, but...
We already have one groupie enough, and I think I'm snuggling her.
Ha! She's a pain in my ass. But, alright. Are you still carrying around that hacky sack? Takes me back to when I was in high school. That shit was all the rage. God. Huh?
Did you ever do it?
Yeah, I was pretty good when I had shoes on. I was pretty good when I had shoes on. All right, guys, it is that time of night, but because we haven't showed him yet tonight, I'll go grab him. Oh my goodness, my little cuddle bug.
Stop it! I'm trying to on.
My little baby. Oh yes. Before I call it a night.
You gonna unroll the stove?
Look at this. Something tells me this is gonna be wild. See, get. Oh hell no. You think that I trust you in anything at this point? Don't you be climbing into my wife's purse. Padiddling on her shit too. Grr. Ooh.
What?
That's not what I wanted. Look at that. Wolf, they want to see you. Wolf! All right.
Get down, Duchess.
So, you guys have a good night. All right. Have a good night. Stay safe. And remember, I better not see you on the news unless it's good news. Cooper.